Peter Obi under fire for saying he is richer than the United States president. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe, and if you have been there, welcome back and thank you for your support. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has come under fire for a speech he made in which he claimed to be richer than the Vice President of the United States of America, Joe Biden. Because God had overblessed him, Obi claimed to be wealthier than Biden, who is estimated to be worth $8.9 million. This information was revealed by the governor of Anambra State, former governor of Anambra State, while he was speaking to his followers in the United States. An Abuja socio-political critic by the name Deji Adeyanju responded by condemning the remark that has been made by Obi. Adeyanju issued a stern warning, stating that the Labour Party presidential candidate's history of questionable behavior made him unworthy. He remembered how, while Obi was governor of Anambra State, there were allegations that he used state monies for the benefit of his family's company. Adeyanju insisted that Obi is the same as his counterparts from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Atiku Abubakar and Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC). In a tweet, Adeyanju was referring to Bola Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar. He wrote, "After taking billions from Anambra State and placing them in your family business, we should now trust this assertion. Anyway, Atiku and Tinubu see you there and the rest of you as the same way. Only Sowore has not yet earned the government's trust with regard to handling public cash." Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, claims to be wealthier than Joe Biden, the President of the United States of America. Obi claims he's wealthier because God has blessed him. To that end, the former Anambra State governor stated that if elected president in 2023, he will not steal public funds. Obi said in a viral video to some of his United States followers, "If I take public money that I am not entitled to, God should punish my children and me, not because of anything, but God gave me enough. I tell people that President Biden is worth $8.9 million. Why should I steal public funds when I'm wealthier than the American president? God has already blessed me abundantly. All we need to do now is to develop our country. I'm not looking for a private jet, a luxurious home, or to buy a home in America because I can't live there. What we are doing is not typical politics or electioneering." Well, anybody that is wealthy can always come out to say, "Yes, I am wealthy." This statement is a statement of fact by Peter Obi. After all, Biden is not God. If Dangote is richer than Biden, or most of the president, then is not out of place. Peter Obi used Anambra State fund very judiciously for the development of the state. Atiku and Tinubu should give us their scorecards in government, not rhetorics and wind chase. The old order is fast disappearing. Adeyanju and his ilks must face realities of the changing times. The youth must take over the future now. Well, and so what? If he's richer, that doesn't make him unclean. Well done, Obidati. The man is clean. Go and hug transformer. For all we care. All your assertions are false. Be obediently useful to yourself and to our country. Adeyanju, I don't blame you. Peter Obi is a very honest man. He's saying the truth. He's a man of enterprise, unlike you who beg from the crumbs of bad and inefficient leaders. Obi is miles away from them. If you are looking for a job, I will give you one. Why did he say he has no shishi to spend, but he can boast of being richer than Joe Biden? Why did he want others to spend for him while he protects his own? Why should he ask God to bring judgment upon himself and children if he steals public money? Has he forgotten that he purposely refused to declare some of his assets that the Pandora paper exposed? Why did he lie that he forgot to include them in the form he fed? Or to desperation to become president of our great country? The fear will be almost all the politicians in Nigeria are richer than Biden. If you don't know, ask or inquire. You can't stay like your politician when he retires. He will not go with like your ancestors ruling you. So you want him to absolutely fund the election that is supposed to serve the people? Do you know the implications? Well, if you don't know, the implication is what impoverished us today, because the person must recover all the money he spent. So you rethink. $8.9 million is about 5 billion naira to start with. A mere commissioner in Nigeria even has more than that. So why are hypocrites shouting that Obi stole money? Because he has over 5 billion naira. 5 billion naira is too much for Obi to have. So if he says richer than Biden, who is worth above 5 billion naira, is that something some reasonable people will have problem with? Don't we have small boys as Nigerian artists worth more than that? If Obi is a thief, then he needs grooming. The question for Bidens that they are always avoiding is, what is the legacy Obi left behind for 80 years? Why did he secretly divert the state funds to his family business? Why did he allow both health and teachers to go on strike for almost 13 months? Why did he not pay workers for a long time? Was he not a member of the old order whom you people are calling thieves? Is diversion of public funds to family business not a criminal act? Was he not a running mate to Atiku before? Why call him saint now? Obi and Dati, I stand this time. I have my vote to APC, the Sniper and Otapiapa PDP in 2019. This time is Labour Party for a better Nigeria. What concerns Adeyanju with the statement Peter Obi made in the US? Is he the United States president or is he a US citizen? He should read the statement very well before wagging his tongue. Obi is saying that the president of the United States does not collect much more salary as Nigerian president, and he is satisfied with his meager salary and cannot steal public funds, compared to Nigeria, where a person becomes trillionaire after being the president for 8 years. Please, obedient Nigerian, let's first verify that Peter Obi said so, because as many of us know, all these political propagandists may be the ones saying this. Well, what is your own opinion about this statement from Obi that is richer than Biden? Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.